season predictions, my man. So, what do you expect? What are your predictions for the season, and what are your expectations for the 49ers this season?
Yeah, so I think the 49ers are a playoff team. I expect them to be a playoff team. Anything less than that would be uncivilized, right? So, yeah, my prediction for them is 12-5. If Jimmy is the starter come playoff time, I expect that they get bounced either in the wild card or the divisional round, depending on the matchup. Like if they have to play a Tampa in the wild card round, they're done, right? But I think ultimately they can make it to the divisionals. That to me would be a successful season. I would be cool with that. And it would be a good outcome, right? If Jimmy started all season, plays pretty good, they make it to the divisionals. Well, now you can move on from Jimmy because it wasn't a Super Bowl, and you can make that transition. And at that point, Jimmy's also built up a little bit of trade value, hopefully, to where you can at least get like maybe a third rounder for him. So I think that would be a great scenario. I'm cool with that scenario. I will be bold though, and I will say that if Trey Lance starts by week 10, this team will go to the Super Bowl.
Wow. And just drop the mic. I love it.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a playoff team as well. I actually, like I said, I'm really hoping that Kyle Shanahan uses the regular season to make the team better versus just trying to win every single game. So I'm cool with the 12-5, 11-6 type record, and even if you're one of the wild cards and win a playoff game, I think that that's probably realistic expectations, and maybe what the ceiling is at this point for the 49ers with the quarterback situation the way that it is. And I think that, we're looking at, then we could do what Alex Smith, Kaepernick type of situation was, where Alex Smith obviously won, they made the playoffs, and they made it to a certain point, but didn't make it all the way. And then you could make the transition into Kaepernick, who was able to, take it a step further. So That's what I really want out of this year. I would love to say that I think the 49ers could win a Super Bowl, but unless we see the quarterback play be as consistent and evolve, I don't think we
dynamic. It has to be dynamic at some point.
It has to be dynamic. Yeah, and I mean we are. There's a lot of young players that we're really leaning on. Ayuk, Trey Sermon, Lenore might be a starter. Obviously Nick Bosa. Like, with these young players, there's going to be a lot of mistakes as well. That's why I'm saying we really need to focus on just getting better week after week, expanding our game week after week, versus just winning and being the number one seed. I think a stronger team is much more valuable than the number one seed in the playoffs, and we just saw that with Tampa Bay.
Listen, Fernando, no Josh Mangold slander here, my man.
Yeah, we don't accept that over here, my man. So Jesse, I guess that's what we got for the show, but we got some stuff to announce. You want to go ahead and talk about what we got going on?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So the goal is to, after every 49er game, later at night, probably around 9 Eastern, depending on when they play, that the 49ers, we will do a post-game recap right here on your channel, and we'll give immediate reactions. We'll talk about what went well, what didn't go well, and just break the game down. Instant reaction. And you're probably going to see a lot of that fan emotion, right? Like it's funny because we've covered the team from a perspective of, being fans, obviously, but trying to remain professional with it. And I think both of us are definitely hyped fans, and you might see some of that raw emotion come out, especially after a tough loss. So this is something that I'm really excited about. This is something that I think we've probably done for years, Suneil.
Yeah. Friends and stuff like that. Yeah.
It down. So we're just going to move it here to the channel. Instead of breaking it down over the phone, we're just going to make it live for everybody else. So I'm really excited about that. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we want to make it interactive, guys. As long as you guys stay, respectful in the comment section. I love to
For
put
sure.
your questions and your comments on the screen as well. Maybe one of these games we might even make it interactive, have you guys call
Yeah.
in, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing that with I actually love the Hammer and Nail show so much that I'm actually with Jack Hammer in the mornings doing a pregame show,
Uh-huh.
and with Nails at the end of the game to do a post game show. So I'm really excited to work with the both of them. So we're going to be obviously tweeting out the links and talking about that, but the season is going to be extremely fun. We actually get to talk about games instead of just
I know.
all of these what ifs or what could be. But I think we're both excited, man. I think we're going to be covering a playoff team. I think we're going to be covering one of the better teams in the league. And I think we're both excited to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is what we've all waited for, right? And as a content creator too, sometimes you struggle to come up with content and you overlap a lot and it makes it tough, right? You're going on different shows and what have you, and to come up with new fresh content. Well, now it's going to be only that because the 49ers are actually playing football, and it'll be also interesting for me to give an instant reaction here. And then after a day or two passes and I'm able to watch the game again, without the emotion and without the announcers, and just watch it for what it is, to see how my opinion changes on certain things. So I'm looking forward to all of that, just being really transparent with emotion, with our initial thoughts, and just seeing how that transposes throughout the week. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And I've put all of Jesse's YouTube channel in there. Please go and subscribe there if you haven't. I'm on a mission to try to make it to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. I'm at like 555, so I need like 445. And hopefully we'll get that early in the season so I can monetize this channel and make some money doing what we're doing. But I'm going to be doing it regardless because I have so much fun being able to hang out with my boys like Jesse and whatnot. Guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please tune into our show Sunday night. We'll be tweeting out the links, like I said. And everybody stay safe. Have a beautiful weekend and get excited. Football's back, baby.
Yes, sir.
Have a great night, guys.